As the cost of living crisis continues to bite, an increasing number of Queensland students are turning up to school with little to no food in their lunchboxes. So much so, non-for-profit company Eat Up has recorded a 22% increase in the amount of free lunches they're providing to Aussie schools.
To discuss, we're joined by Eat Up founder Lyndon Galea, who's live from Melbourne. Lyndon, thanks for coming on. I mean, this is heartbreaking to hear, isn't it? Tell us about your company and how it's helping schools right across the country.
Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you all. So we provide free lunches to disadvantaged kids. We were able to do it by working together with volunteers and with schools who identify kids in need, and we will directly distribute lunches to those kids. And it is heartbreaking, like you said. We're so fortunate to have an incredible education system in Australia, and to think that kids aren't given the opportunity to make the most of it because they're hungry is something that we want to really help and make better.
Families are really feeling it right now, and we're hearing stories of kids saying that they actually didn't come to school the day before because they had no food.
It's really concerning. A lot of parents and kids, sometimes they'd rather keep their kids at home than send them to school and be found in a position of need of not having lunch, fearful of the repercussions as such. And we provide the lunches and hopefully the comfort, the belief for the schools, but also the families to know that even when you're in those circumstances, please send your kids to school, make sure they enjoy their day at school. We'll provide a lunch. Eat Up is not meant as a replacement, but for those circumstances where kids don't have another option, that they will be provided with a lunch and can have a really great day at school.
So, you mean, what sort of lunch are you providing? You must be so stretched considering that this is huge increase.
It is a significant increase. So the core of our lunch is actually a cheese toastie. So we make tens of thousands of cheese toasties. We're actually going to deliver lunch number 3 million next month. So we get volunteers who come together. We make the lunches in bulk at these big volunteering events. We deliver the sandwiches fresh to schools. The schools will actually freeze those sandwiches on site. So we give them enough for 3 weeks at a time. That gives the ability to the teachers to identify those kids in need. They'll distribute them in a way that's sensitive to any potential embarrassment, toast those lunches up. We get very generous support from Chobani, who donate yogurt pouches, and Messy Monkeys, who donate recess snacks, and we get fresh fruit. So it's a nice, well-rounded lunch, and that's what's allowed us to scale to reach the number of schools in need, and we're able to support it at width now.
So what do you need right now to help with that huge demand? Has the government stepped in at all?
We don't get any government support. It's fully driven by the community and corporate support and grant support, which has been phenomenal for us. But to be able to have the government involved would just really allow us to get after this concerning wait list that's growing in our case. It would allow us to get more vans on the road, more drivers in those vans. Sadly, we know there are more kids in schools to go, and we want to get there as soon as we can. There's a real sense of urgency, and it's increasing. So we would love the government to get behind us, but also people from the community. Eat Up has grown off the back of people who love where they live and want to make a difference in their own hometown. So wherever you live, if you know there are kids in those circumstances, please reach out. We'd love to work together to help kids in your own community as well.
Lyndon, what is the website if people want to reach out, or businesses want to reach out and help donate?
The website is eatup, eatup.org.au.
All right, mate.
Amazing.
You're doing great things out there.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. We really do appreciate it. I mean, think about the fact that we used to have school lunches like, in my dad's day.
Yes.
They used to just be provided. So it would stop the stuff. And because of cost and keeping costs down, those things are now gone. Maybe there's a call to bring that stuff back in public schools. It would help.
Yeah. Hopefully the government's listening.
Or maybe just support him.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much.